What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the channel. You already know, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and please like this video. We're trying to get to at least 200 likes. Well, Raider Nation, once again, another reporter is talking smack on our Raiders. And this time, it's on Antonio Pierce, our head coach. And it's Michael Lombardi, Mic Lombardi's father. And quite frankly, both of these guys were employed by the Raiders at some point in their career. Mic Lombardi was just recently fired by Antonio Pierce when Antonio Pierce was given the keys to the job and he became the head coach on November 1st. The first thing he did was can Mic Lombardi as the offensive coordinator. Why? Because he was getting rid of all the expatriates. All that Patriot way was out the door that very day. And his dad feels some type of way. He thinks that Antonio Pierce is talking too much. He thinks that he's sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Well, shit, I like to think that Michael Lombardi is sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Let Antonio Pierce talk his smack. We're the Raiders, baby. Who gives a crap if we're putting a target on our back? Antonio Pierce knows exactly what he's doing. When he's going on these podcasts and when he's going on these interviews, talking his smack, saying that we're going to talk our shit, smoke our shit, and we're going to do what the hell we want because it's the Raider way, he's really talking to his players. He's telling them that I'm putting my name out on the line and I don't give a shit. I mean everything that I'm preaching, and these players are buying in. They love their head coach talking that smack. Just look at the recent tweets. Jack Jones is saying that, hey, we don't need any more dogs. We got all the dogs we need in this room. Same with Jermaine Illuminor saying that, hey, there ain't going to be no Chiefs 3P. We coming, baby. So I love the fact that Antonio Pierce is talking this smack. Let these reporters think otherwise. You know, it's always the same old story. The Raiders this and the Raiders that. If we wouldn't have hired Antonio Pierce, we would have been the laughingstock for a look. We didn't hire the second interim head coach that did a good job. Shit, Michael Lombardi was clamoring for us to re-sign Antonio Pierce. But now that we got him, now he wants him to go in the corner and shut his mouth and just be grateful that he got a head coaching job. Hell no. Let Antonio Pierce be himself. He hasn't changed since the day he became the interim head coach. This is exactly the same head coach. Yeah, he might be a little bit more confident, a little bit more cocky, but he has every right. He went 5-4. He beat the Super Bowl champs. We are the last team to beat the Chiefs. And he did it with the rookie quarterback not completing a pass after the first quarter. We did it with the rookie offensive coordinator never calling plays. So give this guy some room to breathe. I like to think that, hey, let him talk his smack. It's about time we have a coach that really talks his smack and that makes us fear. We were the once feared team in all of the NFL. We were the league villains. And I believe that Antonio Pierce is bringing us back to that type of football, baby. Michael Lombardi is just upset that he was fired by Al Davis and now his son was fired by Mark Davis. You know, it's a trend that these guys don't belong with the Raiders and the Raiders organization, and now he's got to take it out on Antonio Pierce. They're upset. All of these ESPN, NFL Network analysts, they're all upset. They feel some type of way that a guy like Antonio Pierce, a guy that drives a lowrider to work, a guy that wears earrings, studs in his ears, and that rocks Air Force Ones, and that he doesn't wear the tie at the press conference, got a job. They think that he doesn't belong as a head coach. Don't you know that the Raiders are pioneers in this game, giving every type of people an opportunity? The first woman in as an executive position, the first black woman in an executive position, the first black coach. You know, we were the first to draft a black quarterback in the first round. We were the first to have a Latino head coach, a Latino quarterback to win a Super Bowl as well. So come on, we ain't new to this. Antonio Pierce is just another staple of what the Raiders have and will always be. So let these analysts and these reporters talk smack on Antonio Pierce. Us as Raider Nation, we're used to it. It's what makes us who we are. So let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Michael Lombardi talking this smack on Antonio Pierce being disrespected once again. And it ain't going to be the last time. And until next time, Raider Nation, peace.